Hello, my beautiful people, beautiful artists, beautiful subscribers to my long abandoned YouTube channel. I have been terribly absent all through last year, 2024. I have been struggling with quite a lot of things, mostly emotional, that I just wasn't ready to share or wanting to share, and I didn't have the energy either to do much over here. And I'm not making any promises for this year. I'm pretty busy at work and I don't know how much time I will have to film new videos for this channel. But today I want to bring you something fun and easy to do that has been helping me all through last years. I discovered that I really love working in small journals like this one, a little junk journal that I made myself. And I'm just filling the pages with some collage, a bit of colors, and a word, or in this case a sticker, just to keep creative in a little way and express myself. So today I want to share with you how to make such a small journal and what I use and how I go about it, and also maybe what plans I have for these little journals that I will be making. So this one is, as I said, just a little fun collage journal with some words. I kind of look through my paper snippets, my treasure box that I have for collage, and I pick some and I make a collage, and that's basically it. And I think of a word that describes a bit how I'm feeling in this moment, or something that I see in this page that I want to preserve, and so I put it there. And I want to keep creating, and I have thought of different themes for other small journals. So I have collected some little boxes to make these journal covers, and I show you how I do that, so you will be able to make your own little journals and fill them. So I basically collect little boxes like this one that's from some medication that I have to take, and it has like a bigger spine, it has a small format. I think it's perfect for a little journal, and it's like my hand. And what I will do once I finish all this medication, you can see that here I just cut it open so that I have a cover for my journal. And then what I do is I decorate the cover first, because I find it much easier to decorate the cover before the journal binding. So here I have two examples that I have already decorated. I have some that has collage on the outside and on the inside also. And I have another one that is a bit more unfinished, where I also put collage on both sides, and I also covered it with a transparent, semi-transparent paper, so it's not so on the nose, the colors on this cover. I'm not sure if I will do the same with this one, or if I just leave it, because I really do like the colors in this one. So maybe I will not cover it up, or only a bit. I will see. But I do some decorating of the cover journal first and then bind the journal, and then I can always add, like in this case, this is something that I added later on the cover of the journal. And also the paper, you can see that the binding is below the transparent white paper. So these steps are interchangeable. And once I have decorated my covers, I go ahead and I cut some papers for my signatures. Each of these journals will have 3 signatures of 5 of these papers, so I need 15 total For this one, I have already completed to cut or rip all my pages, and in this one I have only 4 so far, so I will cut or rip some more, and I will show you what materials I like to use for those. Most of these are paper bags from shopping to handle. They are firm, sturdy, but not too much. And I'm not worried about super clean edges or anything. These are junk journals, so the more imperfect, the better. And I have here on the side, I have more paper bags, so where I can cut or rip out more of these journal pages. So I just take these pages that I have already done to loosely measure how big the next one should be. Turns out that I can fold this pretty much exactly in half. And then I loosely measure how long each one should be. So apart from these paper shopping bags, I often use old drawings by my kids. If the paper is too thin, I will just glue 2 sheets of paper together to have something a bit more sturdy, and use this. Or, well, you can just look around your house what you have, wrapping paper, pages from magazines, stuff like that you can use. And just like that, I have 3 more pages for my journal, and I will continue like this until I have 15 pages or papers in total of the size that I want to have, and that will fit inside my journal cover like this. Once I have all my papers in the right size, the next thing I will do is I will make 3 signatures of 5 papers to bind in my journal and prepare everything for the binding. 3-hole pamphlet stitch, so it means I just sew these 3 signatures together with my cover, and I will use 3 holes for each signature. So this is not in any means something that has to be perfect, but in order to sew the signatures into the cover, you need to measure a little bit where each signature will be bound into, so the holes that you will punch correspond with the ones from the cover. Okay, so let's see, I have 8.5 centimeters here, and I will just leave something. Yeah, it's not very big, so I will just leave 1 centimeter above, 1 from below, and then I will make another mark in the middle. These are 6.5, so it should be somewhere around here. This is a part of the journal or the cover that you will not see once the binding is complete and once you work in this journal, so this is a bit confusing here, so I make some visible marks, more or less visible. And then I need to divide this as a bit less than 3 centimeters, so I will just go 0.5 centimeter from one end, from each end, and 1 in the middle. So here as well I punch my hole. I will be punching holes. And I also need to measure this in each one of my signatures. And the easiest way to do that is just make some marks here. Oh, this one is black, how bad. I will just change this around. So I will be able to see my mark. So then for punching the holes you need an awl, or I have this tool that is something of a needle. I don't know what it's really used for, but it has a sharp point, so I am able to punch some holes. And for the binding itself, I normally use waxed thread, but I couldn't find any today, so I have a bit of embroidery floss, and I hope it will be strong enough. Maybe I will have it like double. I think I maybe double it so it will be stronger. So the measure you need for each signature is 2 times, or roughly 2 times the length of each signature, but I have a very long needle, so I will make it 3 or even a bit more to be able to pull my needle through. Maybe I even go for 4, then I will double that. And the method of binding is you go from the inside out through the middle hole, then you attach your signature to the cover, and you pull your thread through. One thing I do to make it a bit easier for me is I will use a little bit of tape to secure this here while I bind my signature. Once you go out through the middle, you will come in through the cover, one of the other holes, you pull your thread through to the inside, then you go all the way down to the 3rd hole, out again, and to finish your binding for the signature, you go in the middle. Oh, that's very long. So, and in order to secure your binding, you can just tie these 2 ends together, and you have a fairly strong binding. Pull it tight. You put this one in the middle and you tie a knot. And then you cut the ends off. So as I usually do a lot of collage on these pages, this will further make this binding secure, because there will be glue and color over everything of this, so it does not get loose or something. So this is the first signature, and then you just repeat the same steps for your other 2 signatures, and you have your mini journal, mini junk journal ready. that's it. There you have a pretty little junk journal, very easy to make. You can keep decorating more of it, and then you can do little collages, little junk journal pages in them. So my idea for these, or some ideas that I have for these little journals is, for example, gather little moments of everyday little things that I find throughout my day and create pages about that, kind of a moments journal. So I think I will do this with one of these. These are also perfect for a little monthly mixed media challenges, like for example Messy May or Junk Journal July or January, or things like that, or other prompts that you may have together in a challenge for 1 month, or you just create throughout the year whenever you want to. Another idea that I have is create little pages for my favorite songs. I have been listening to a lot of music lately, and I have a lot of songs that I really love, so I was thinking about making a journal taking inspiration from my favorite songs, just to give you some ideas what you could be doing with these, or just as I am doing with this here, creating little collages from colors and snippets that you like, combinations that you like, and look for a word or a little quote to put on these pages. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. I hope you make some little cute junk journals. If you do, please show me, tag me on Instagram, for example. I am there as Bonfire Art too, just like here on YouTube. Let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, I wish you a really nice year 2025, and I also hope and wish you a lot of creative time, and for you to express yourself in a way that appeals to you. I'm sending you much love, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.